The mystery of Ötzi the Iceman, a journey through time. Imagine standing amidst the icy expanse of the Alps, surrounded by towering peaks and biting winds, when suddenly, beneath the ancient layers of ice, a human form emerges. Frozen in time, this discovery would mark not just a moment of historical significance but the beginning of one of the most intriguing archaeological mysteries of the modern era. On September 19, 1991, such a moment occurred. A German couple, Helmut and Erika Simon, passionate mountaineers, were exploring the Ötzi Alps near the border of Austria and Italy when they stumbled upon what appeared to be the remains of a recently deceased climber. Little did they know, this discovery would transport them, and the world, thousands of years into the past. The body lay curled up in a sleeping position, encased in ancient ice. Initially, the scattered leather tools and primitive clothing nearby seemed unremarkable, resembling typical equipment from a mountaineer. However, when authorities arrived to investigate, it quickly became apparent that this was no ordinary corpse. The remains, later named Ötzi after the valley in which he was found, belonged not to a modern climber but to a man from over 5,300 years ago. This astonishing revelation transformed the discovery into a groundbreaking event. Scientific analysis revealed that Ötzi's body and his belongings had been impeccably preserved in ice, making him the oldest naturally preserved mummy ever found. This find instantly captivated archaeologists, historians, and the public alike. Ötzi was more than a well-preserved body. He was a time traveler carrying untold stories of an era long forgotten. His discovery opened a window into the daily lives, struggles, and mysteries of humanity's ancient ancestors. He became a priceless artifact, a bridge connecting the distant past to the present. The icy cocoon that preserved Ötzi also safeguarded his tools, clothing, and even the contents of his stomach, providing an unparalleled glimpse into the Neolithic period. The discovery highlighted nature's incredible ability to preserve history, and so began the journey to unravel Ötzi's mysteries, one of the most fascinating tales of human history. What secrets did Ötzi take with him into the ice? How did he live, and what led to his untimely death? These are the questions we at Word Mysteries strive to uncover. Join us on this journey as we explore the extraordinary story of Ötzi the Iceman and delve into the legacy he left behind. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Word Mysteries for more captivating tales from the past. Who is Ötzi? Ötzi is a remarkable natural mummy of a man who lived over 5,300 years ago during the Neolithic period, a transformative era when humans transitioned from hunting and gathering to agriculture and permanent settlements. He was named after the Ötzi Valley, where his body was discovered, frozen in perpetual ice. Far from being just an ordinary mummy, Ötzi serves as a priceless window into the past, helping modern humans gain a deeper understanding of the lives, cultures, and conditions of prehistoric people. Through scientific analysis, Ötzi was found to have been around 1.6 meters tall, weighing approximately 50 kilograms, with dark hair and brown eyes. At the age of 45, he had already surpassed the average life expectancy of his time. His body bore clear signs of a challenging life: joint degeneration, minor fractures, and even hardened arteries. These findings suggest that he endured a physically demanding lifestyle, likely influenced by labor-intensive activities and harsh environmental conditions. One of Ötzi's most intriguing features is the presence of more than 60 tattoos on his body. These tattoos, consisting of straight lines and cross shapes, were created by puncturing the skin and rubbing charcoal into the wounds. They were not just symbolic or ritualistic but may have served a therapeutic purpose akin to acupuncture, possibly to relieve pain or treat medical issues. In addition to his body, Ötzi's clothing and tools provide valuable insights into Neolithic life. He wore a goat hide jacket, a grass cape, and uniquely designed shoes with leather soles, moss linings, and plant fiber laces. These items were crafted with remarkable skill, reflecting the adaptability and ingenuity of people from his era. Ötzi also carried a toolkit that included a flint knife, a copper axe, a bow and arrows, and other items, suggesting that he might have been a hunter or held a significant role in his community. Ötzi's nearly perfectly preserved body has become an invaluable source of biological and cultural data. He has not only allowed scientists to explore aspects of genetics, nutrition, and prehistoric diseases but also narrates a vivid story of an era when humans began shaping the world in their own unique ways. Ötzi stands not only as a witness to history but also as a testament to nature's power to preserve the secrets of time. The story told through Ötzi's traces. The Ötzi mummy is a rare archaeological treasure, so well preserved that scientists have been able to extract vast amounts of information from his DNA, clothing, and the tools he carried. Detailed analyses have painted a vivid picture of Ötzi's life and health. Standing approximately 1.6 meters tall and weighing about 50 kilograms, Ötzi had a petite stature by modern standards. He died at the age of 45, which was considered old for the Neolithic period. However, what is most striking is not just his appearance but also the health conditions revealed through his body. Tests have shown that Ötzi suffered from Lyme disease, a bacterial infection transmitted by tick bites, as well as arteriosclerosis, a condition involving the hardening of arteries, surprising for a man of his era and more commonly associated with modern lifestyles. Additionally, hair and bone samples revealed signs of prolonged stress, possibly caused by hard labor, malnutrition, or the challenges of surviving in a harsh environment. Studies of his teeth showed cavities and gum disease, reflecting a diet high in carbohydrates but lacking balanced nutrition. One of the most intriguing mysteries about Ötzi is the presence of over 60 tattoos scattered across his body, primarily on areas like his wrists, lower back, knees, and ankles. These tattoos are not elaborate symbols but simple lines and dots created by puncturing the skin and rubbing charcoal into the wounds. Many theories have been proposed regarding their significance. Some researchers believe they were cultural or religious symbols of the time. However, a more widely accepted theory suggests that these tattoos were a form of ancient therapy, akin to modern acupuncture. The locations of the tattoos align with areas of pain or inflammation on his body, such as degenerative joints or the spinal region, indicating that Ötzi may have used them as a method for pain relief or healing. These tattoos not only provide a glimpse into ancient medical practices but also raise larger questions about the knowledge and ingenuity of people during the Neolithic period. Through each mark on his body, Ötzi tells a vivid story of hardship, illness, and the remarkable adaptability of our ancestors. The mysterious death. Ötzi's death was not just the end of a life in the Neolithic era but the beginning of one of archaeology's greatest mysteries. Scientists have carefully analyzed his body, and their findings about the cause of his death are nothing short of chilling. A flint arrowhead found lodged deep in Ötzi's left shoulder is the clearest evidence that he was murdered. The arrow severed a major artery, causing rapid blood loss and leading to his swift death. This wound was not accidental, it was clearly the result of a deliberate attack. However, the arrow wound was not the only injury. Scientists also discovered several other wounds on his body, including a deep cut on his hand and bruises on his head, suggesting that Ötzi had been involved in a struggle before his death. The deep cut on his hand, often referred to as a defensive wound, indicates that he likely tried to protect himself from his attacker. At the same time, signs of trauma to his head suggest he may have been struck or fallen while trying to escape. The items found alongside Ötzi also raise more questions. His bow and arrows were not yet used, hinting that he either didn't have time to defend himself or was taken by surprise. Furthermore, the discovery of partially digested food in his stomach suggests that he had consumed a hearty meal shortly before his death, reinforcing the idea that he was unaware of the impending danger. The biggest mystery remains: why was Ötzi killed? Some theories suggest he might have been hunted due to territorial disputes or competition for resources. The Neolithic era was a time of scarcity, where conflicts over land or food were common. Other theories propose that Ötzi could have been the victim of personal revenge or even part of a ritual sacrifice. More than 5,300 years later, the story of Ötzi's death remains unsolved. The wounds, marks on his body, and artifacts found with him tell only part of the story. The deeper motives and true reasons are still hidden in the icy silence of the Alps. Ötzi is not just a witness to prehistoric life but also a reminder of the complexities and dangers of living in the Neolithic era. The curse of Ötzi? The mystery surrounding Ötzi extends beyond the perfectly preserved mummy itself and into the strange events involving those who have come into contact with him. Stories of sudden and unexplained deaths of individuals connected to Ötzi have fueled the legend of a curse of Ötzi, a belief that anyone who disturbs his millennia-old slumber will pay with their life. The list of those who met untimely and tragic ends began just a few years after the mummy's discovery. Helmut Simon, who found Ötzi with his wife, died in 2004 in a mountaineering accident. Just hours after his memorial service, Dieter Warnick, the leader of the search team that recovered Simon's body, died of a sudden heart attack. Another victim was Rainer Henn, a forensic pathologist who had direct contact with Ötzi and transported his body from the discovery site. Months later, Henn died in a car accident while on his way to deliver a lecture about Ötzi. Kurt Fritz, a mountaineer who guided scientists to the mummy's location, was killed in an avalanche in 1993. Oddly, he was the only one in his group to die. The death of Konrad Spindler, a leading archaeologist who studied Ötzi, further added to the curse's lore. Spindler succumbed to a rare illness just a few years after publicly dismissing the curse as nonsense. Other deaths, including those of researchers, photographers, and television hosts who worked closely with Ötzi, have fueled the belief that these events are more than mere coincidence. However, not everyone is convinced by the curse. Many scientists argue that these deaths were natural outcomes of risky professions or illnesses. Additionally, hundreds of others involved in Ötzi's research have lived healthy lives without incident. Nevertheless, the eerie sequence of events has amplified the allure and mystery surrounding the Iceman. Is this truly an ancient curse guarding Ötzi's eternal rest, or merely a series of random events? Whatever the truth may be, the story of the curse of Ötzi continues to intrigue humanity, sending shivers down spines while leaving us in awe of the enigmatic past. The legacy of Ötzi. Over 5,300 years after his death, Ötzi is not just an ancient mummy but a historical symbol, an invaluable legacy connecting us to a distant past. Today, Ötzi is preserved and displayed at the South Tyrol Museum of Archaeology in Bolzano, Italy, where he continues to attract millions of visitors, scientists, and history enthusiasts from around the world. At the museum, Ötzi is kept in a special exhibition room with strictly controlled environmental conditions, simulating the icy climate that preserved him for millennia. Alongside the mummy, artifacts found with him, such as his copper axe, leather clothing, and grass cape, are showcased, providing a detailed glimpse into the life and technology of the Neolithic period. But Ötzi's legacy goes beyond archaeological and historical value. He has inspired countless stories, from scientific theories about his cause of death and his role in his community to myths and legends like the curse of Ötzi. These tales not only enrich our imagination but also ignite endless curiosity about history and the lives of our ancestors. Moreover, Ötzi's discovery has significantly contributed to modern science. His DNA has provided valuable data on genetics, shedding light on the connections between prehistoric populations and modern humans. The signs of disease and injuries on his body have opened doors to studying ancient medicine, helping us understand how our ancestors faced health challenges in harsh environments. However, many questions about Ötzi remain unanswered. Was he merely a victim of a territorial conflict, or did he carry a greater secret about the society and culture of the Neolithic period? His tattoos, the cause of his death, and the life he led before his untimely end are mysteries still waiting to be unraveled. What are your thoughts on Ötzi and the stories surrounding him? How could a man from the Neolithic era leave such a profound impact on us today? Share your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to hit subscribe on the Word Mysteries channel to explore more fascinating tales from the past. Many more intriguing mysteries are waiting for you ahead.